Hey, Cinnamon Rage here, and that was qualifying for the Austrian Grand Prix, and you can see I got 11th, which is not too bad. I think that was about as good a lap as I could really have expected for myself. But yeah, this is race 8 of ILR 3 Season 6, and yeah, it's a track that I've always kind of struggled with, but you'll actually see here for the first time, possibly ever, I actually managed to go up a place off the start line. So yeah, that was quite nice. You are going to find in a wee second it doesn't really last that long. I played it safe for the braking behind button, and Absolutol, who I was the person who got past, gets back past again. Wee bit of traction, we bump into each other, no harm done on either part. Wee bit of a close shave there to his rear as he was kind of beginning to lose grip, possibly actually lagging just a fraction, but yeah, even still, 11th, best part of a lap done, not actually dropped any places. That, for me, I think an ILR has actually been a record. I mean, it feels like not that special a record that one someone should be that proud of, but yeah, genuinely quite pleased. Retrack extend there, unfortunately. It's weird, sometimes you'll get given those and sometimes you won't, and this time, to be honest, it's actually in the first lap that I quite often pick up at least one corner cut, just because I guess heavy car, full fuel load, not really used to it, so I can be a wee bit more prone to making a wee mistake. But we're coming on now to sort of like the end of the first sector of lap 2. I've got Cheesy Dreams behind me, who is on medium compound, the yellow tyre, whereas everyone else in front and myself are on the softer compound. I kind of closed the door a wee bit there, but I do think I still left room for him at the apex. But he did seem to lose a bit of traction. And then coming along here, it's kind of just, again, holding place. We're now almost 2 laps in and still not actually dropped any places, so far so good in Austria. A track, as I say, I've never been particularly good at, certainly since I gave up racing line. You can see there I ran wide and I got no penalty this time, so the game giveth and the game taketh away. So I'm just going to fast forward along these streets because, to be honest, nothing much actually happens. But you can see it gets a wee bit bundled up, button and Absolutol getting a wee bit tangled on each other. This allows me to close up, but equally it allows Cheesy Dreams, despite being the slow tyre, to stay on the back of me. And yeah, it's just been going quite well so far, to be honest. I will say sorry for my button, lost it there, and luckily got pretty close to making contact to the back of his car, but managed to avoid it. And he drops. He didn't lose too much time, so he is still right behind me. It's actually coming on to the end of lap 3. I'm actually going to be 1 place up now, and in the points, but on a single point. And once again, just going to fast forward through the long streets, and you can actually see Button, who is a much faster driver, gets alongside, but Revolution and Absolutol had a wee bit of a bump. And yeah, coming down here to the third corner, you can see that Revolution's just going to keep barging in. Like, I understand the concept of hard racing, but like, it doesn't happen in Formula 1. Like, drivers don't hit each other. Again, not quite leaving enough room in the corner. So you can see Absolutol going off in the background. And given the proximity to where I am, it looks like it might have been a byproduct. I mean, Revolution battling, but it wasn't. You can actually see on the theatre mode replays that Codemasters generates that he just lost traction or ran a bit wide. So yeah, I mean, I can't remember the first time I've actually been able to show you the first 5 laps because of interesting racing, but yeah, it was good, interesting racing. Again, Revolution kind of bangs into the side of me again, just while you see my car step out slightly. And then we're going to come down here again. I can't remember if this is 3rd or 4th corner. I'm going to try and go around outside. But I did take a wee bit of a bop there, and I just got a bad run out of that corner. And because I came in at a bad angle, I kind of run onto the curb and lose traction, lose my braking, and I just slightly tapped the back of Cheesy Dreams, which luckily I didn't impact him, and I didn't luckily get damage, but that does mean lap 5, and I'm down in last place. So we're coming on here, and you can see Lucky to the side there, one of the reserves I believe, and yeah, just 14th at 15th is looking like I'm going to be just outside the top 10 again. But you can see I had my teammate Fawn, we've done a bit of practice this week. I just lost traction on the 9th lap there. I'm not quite sure entirely what happened, but it meant I managed to get up into 12th. I've got MXT DJ, who's a much faster driver, so I just didn't fight it, to be perfectly honest. I didn't see the point. It's like I'm not in a party with anyone, I'm not letting anyone know. It's just that thing of it would affect my race more battling than just letting them go. And these guys have done their pit stop, I've got to stop it again. There's no point fighting it, to be honest. I wouldn't even compete with them. I was kind of not fighting Dragon either, but he still went a wee bit deep and he just caused me a wee bit of an offset there. But on lap 14, now going in for my own pit stop, you can see there's an incident ahead. I'm not actually sure who's involved in it. But I'm basically going on to the Legion compound every time, and that's going to be me till the end of the race. And honestly, I spent a bit of it catching up with Bibbin, and then just losing ground with Bibbin afterwards. Don't really know what changed, but for a while I was gaining, and then all of a sudden I wasn't. We're going to jump on in the penultimate lap, and you can see Epic's got past me maybe a lap or so ago, but hopefully if we can see me going through a market, I knew he had 3 seconds more of a time penalty than I did, and at the point I joined I think I was 1.9, I think. And you're going to see, I think going through here, the gap opens up to about 2.2, 2.1. So I'm still within a position to actually, so I just need to not lose 9/10 by the end of this lap. The problem I've now got though is Epic's is right behind other cars, and he's going to get slipstream, and that's going to start opening up the gap to myself, which is obviously going to hinder my ability to stay within the 3 seconds. So you can see it's up to 2.2, which isn't actually as much of a loss as I maybe expected. I've got Ben behind me in the same compound. As I say, I couldn't really fight off Epic, given he just came out the pits just right behind me and he faster tyre. But it does seem like those guys all have a bit of a battle up top, and Bibbin is a loser. I think Epic's just managed to squeeze past them, and Revolution's pretty close as well. So yeah, those two are battling, and again Revolution kind of just pushing him off the track. But yeah, I think Bibbin had damage. You did see a wee bit of winding off at the top of the big second straight up the hill, and I'm actually having to back out here quite badly, and you can see that Epix is just, he's gone, he's just disappeared. He'd have a DRS going onto that previous straight as well behind these guys, and yeah, I'm having to lift so much just now just because these cars are because of damage. But even still, I'm crossing the line 11th, I'll actually jump up to 9th. So that is outside of Monaco. That was a pretty good result, because Monaco people crash out and that, but on this track it shouldn't happen as much. I get 6 seconds, which is a bit annoying because the corner cut in the game in the 6 seconds was just such a minor one. If I hadn't got it, I might even have been able to jump 1 place, maybe, yeah, 2 places. So yeah, don't corner cut, but that's easier said than done when you've got racing line off, sorry. Anyway, I'll just let Codemaster Stator mode play back, but yeah, it's my 2nd race finish of the season, so pretty chuffed with that. So enjoy the highlights, and I will catch you again in about a week's time. Thanks, stay safe.